Hey guys, we're back. Oh, I've been busy. Yeah, so YouTube is a go again. How you guys doing? What kind of progress have you made since in your go since the last video I posted? New account, random OP. So we're doing some kind of like a 1-3-5 here, but we're gonna do a different opening every time that we have black. That's going to be one of the themes of this account. Okay, interesting. Let me develop this area. Probably white should block that side because there's a stone there. We want to materialize something here as white here, so that's how I know that I'm gonna be able to go this way. This push one more time. Normally we stop at this many pushes on the second line. The reason why black pushes yet again here is because of the life and death, because if white turns there, it's actually Sente. And we don't want to have to do this and give white the tiger mouth and make it so strong out here. That's the reason for the 3 in a row down here. Now I think coming in here or developing this part would be good. I think maybe coming around here could be good. How to play. I wonder if the attach move could be any good here. Very unique position, right? I've never really thought about this setup before. There's this one. There's this one. Honestly, attach is kind of interesting. I mean, let's discover, let's play around with it together. Okay, that's what I thought white should do, yeah. Because now if I Hane, if I block here, I can get Hane'd on the head, which doesn't feel too great. So I'm thinking of maybe switching to here now. I could also peep here. That might honestly help us in the long run. Honestly, I think I kind of want to. Either that one or this one. Maybe this one, though. Let's go here. If white follows up over there, we just attach here. Okay, so white's playing very solid. And I think it's a great time for this peep now. Could also jump here and just kind of decide that part later. But okay, let's go here. Yep, and now this block might actually be not so bad. But they might immediately invade here, which is a little annoying. Maybe I'll jump and just treat this part lightly. Yeah, I think I'll jump. And then if they do stuff there, I can just ignore them soon. Okay, they jump again. Now I actually think that blocking here could be quite good. I like what's happening here. It feels somehow it feels very elegant. Our sequence. Now, obviously, white probably could have played stronger. I can tell that this person is probably not very aggressive, actually, which is a bit interesting, a bit of a change here on Fox, especially around this level. Usually when I'm ranking up a new account on 3Dan, I kind of just try to play as peaceful as possible almost, and they just kind of destroy themselves with overplays. I just do exactly as they tell me to do with each of their moves, and they just somehow, I blink and they have like 5 dead groups. So there is a little bit of invasion Aji still somewhat. I think getting out, I was gonna say maybe we should play here. But somehow I think that when white covers, it just feels very good for some reason. No, I think this one is very attractive though. Let's do this. I mean, probably black should Tanuki, in all honesty. I'm not in actual danger here, but okay, that feels pretty good. So now I definitely want to play away. There is something to be said for poking our head out here, though, because there is maybe a possibility of something happening in here. I don't quite see it. Peep, peep, but then doesn't really go anywhere. But this Hane could lead to something maybe. So yeah, I'm thinking just going out. I think going out has a good effect on reducing white's having some center access, right, to keep things under control too. The jump is a little slow, but I actually think that our result here, you know, considering we were outnumbered quite a bit, I think it's a pretty good result. So whenever you go this close, I have classes for the Patreon study group I have, which BenKyo League, if you guys join that, super recommend. It comes with the classes and the videos and all that. I have videos about how to do stuff inside of this corner, but defending that's going to be a bit
9,
a bit early,
8, 7,
a bit too
6, 5, 4.
defensive. So white can come in, but then we would get a wall and we can just deal with it. Yeah, so if white has a stone there, they can attach or play this one. And if white has a stone here, they can attach at the 3-3. That's some of the weaknesses of this large Knight's Move enclosure. So this is a very weird timing because black doesn't actually have to respond. Yeah. I'm not really killable here. They would just get the capture and the turn. So I could push here.
9.
Or maybe
8,
I just
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
play something. Go in here. I don't think this jump was that big. It's not that wide. Yeah, this was definitely poorly timed by white. It's too early. So maybe I'll just play here and just have a nice corner. It strengthens this area a little bit too.
9, 8,
Yeah.
7.
If I do this one,
6,
white will probably
5,
counterattack.
4, 3, 2.
I'm feeling pretty calm now. I don't think white has as much as they think they have. And if my opponent were to play this, I would ignore that because white's next moves would all just be only erasing and no building. Only erasing and no creating. I think the play here is probably to just extend. We could Hane
9,
and then connect,
8,
but then
7,
helps white settle
6,
a little bit, I think.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, I think just here is good. That's fine. White lives here, but they're helping us get this one, which was not ours before. That one, then we're going to go here. The kick would be not as good because the kick would give them 10 billion tiger mouths with the moves that they can play. Tiger mouths make a group harder to kill and always like at least some kind of co. So this move was a better one to, you know, keep white's shape simpler and less eye shape.
9, 8.
We don't even mind white turning here. What are they going to do? Make one eye and Gote here? So this connect normally at this stage would be pretty small. However, it's worth a good like 10 points or so generally in terms of the follow-ups and stuff too. And it does make white not alive. So we do want to do it. Because taking the nice points from this, which is more than you think, it forces white to play these dame 0-point types of running moves, which is a good deal for us. 0 points for, you know, 8 or 10 points. Maybe this one even, right? Just very, very points-oriented attacking. I think that would be good. Or Tanuki.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Let's just do very, very points-oriented attacking here. Because white is almost alive if they Hane and connect there. Not that I really mind, because we can play a Tiger Mouth. It wouldn't be too slow. It wouldn't be too slow to play the Tiger Mouth in that case because it would finish this. Yeah, so this is another, like, it has some value, but in general, it's just a move in the center. So that's another good trade for us. Can white invade? Maybe attach? Am I incentivized to
9,
respond? Maybe.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sure. I'll do as you say. Only because this is still mounting pressure on the white. What I really want to do soon is finish this, actually. That's just giving me a chance to fix this now. Which one is better? Just here, right? Either one.
9, 8, 7.
Probably this is better, actually.
5, 4, 3, 2.
So there's many ways to respond to that move, but this is the one that also fixes this and also makes an eye over here. So that one just lost white points, like just completely lost white points. So white actually has a whole bunch of peeping moves to connect under like this and here and then connecting back to here. So I am going to respond to this. Normally you should strongly consider ignoring and letting them do this because it's like 2 moves in a row to only affect this many points.
9.
But in this context, it seems important to block. Again, especially with the other moves here that combine with the jump. Okay, this time we're going to actually defend this, unlike that one. And I guess the normal way is fine, just here. Sometimes you can save points by putting it here, so that later when they play here, you don't have to save the stone. But this is also related to like other stuff in this shape, so. That one. Okay, they want to separate this group, I think. If we try to push, they probably push down first and then they start jumping. I think that probably this one.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
This is probably a good move. If white can't Tane, yeah, I'm not really worried then. Although this one is not a clean connection. They still have certain things they can do. This one might be okay, actually. 1, 2. One of these, I guess.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Maybe
3,
here.
2, 1.
I mean, it's a bit passive, I guess. I could have gone out and then threatened both groups at the same time. But we have time. I just wanted stability and then, you know, clench the fist before we punch. So we got flattened a little bit, but we got sente and we weren't connected. We didn't have anything there at all. So I think white could have even done better, maybe attaching to the side here. They definitely could have separated us if they wanted to. But maybe they don't realize that.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Let me try to
2,
get this one.
1.
So if white takes this, the idea is that we cut and then we Atari and push through. Which would also hurt this group. Okay, so they backed off. If I connect here, it might be Gote. They don't necessarily have to fix that. Because they could Atari and then push. And it kind of works for white. There's like a dumpling squeeze on this side. But we can play
9,
this one.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
So what that's going to do is it's going to... Now when white plays here and we Atari it and they take, they get Gote. But previously, if they played the diagonal towards us and we blocked, we would have had Gote. So that one is actually manipulating the liberties of white's stone here that doesn't even exist yet. It basically turned white Sente move into a Gote move. So that's all. That's why we don't have to connect
9,
this. We already achieved
8,
something.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm just gonna randomly run. I think I'm gonna have lots of ways to be safe and connect. I just want to make white run in a way that is going to naturally bring black into this area. So that's my goal with this attack. I'm not attacking to kill. I'm attacking to walk into there with white. Very easy to do this
9,
awkwardly though.
8, 7,
We have a gap here that's a bit
6,
annoying.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I changed my mind. Let's go here. I was going to go through here, but maybe I'll come through here. Can I jump or do I have to extend? Push here, push here. Maybe I can extend. Go faster. Oh, can they
9,
push and then
8,
attach across?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Why is my computer going crazy? I don't understand why my computer is starting to go crazy. Very distracting, actually. So they want to keep this.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Man,
3.
my opponent hacked my PC. Sorry for the noise. I wonder how loud. Let me check how loud is that for you guys. Okay, quite loud. Sorry. Sometimes when it sounds barbaric, but sometimes when I like kind of whack, not too hard, but when I whack the side of my my tower, it actually makes the sound go
9,
away.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Yeah, I know. I'm like Fred Flintstone. So we want to be careful a little bit here that we don't get cut and stranded. So actually, rather than fixing our shape and letting white get more here, maybe I can push up so that I then have
9, 8,
a different
7,
way to connect.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whatever. I'll just play the safe one. There's still a hole there. Okay, so white's pretty out now. It's not so easy to keep going here. Maybe I should peep the connection
9,
over here.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I was gonna peep it, but then I realized, like, wait a second, what if I just actually cut it? Peeping might be like really bad Ajikeshi. But peeping would help me with some of my thinness around here, that's the thing. Yeah. Is peeping good or bad? Right now, this cut doesn't look very realistic for me.
9, 8,
Watch this.
7,
Now that I've done that,
6,
I can go this
5,
far.
4, 3, 2.
If they try to push and cut, we capture 3 stones. Meanwhile, I think I should be doing something over here. Oh, you're helping me fix my... Oh, I see. You want to attach here. It's like he who strikes first, right? He who strikes first. That's why I should have done something first. Yeah, I kind of have to just respond, I think.
9,
The good part is we could just take their stone and let them break into here. Not a big deal. Seriously, why is my PC like screaming? What did I do? Someone Tsuji'd too hard and it's blowing up my PC. Ah, that's the good order. Good, 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 good. Good order of moves in this case. Yeah, now we're in a little bit of unnecessary danger, actually. Just a little bit. Just a touch.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah, I know that I could be, I could compromise and like make some eye shape here, but who wants to compromise? All right, this is actually a bit bad. We kind of messed up actually. We're chilling out about this a little bit too much. Okay, let's figure this out. We have a resource around here. We have some kind of weakness here for white.
9,
but
8,
I don't
7,
see how to make it work
6,
yet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If we did that, they could push and cut. And I wasn't very confident in this little race. Ultimately, if we manage to get out of this, it's due to white's own weakness. That's kind of how it goes, actually. Also, white has weaknesses around here that we can see. This is all coming back to this,
8,
right?
7.
Honestly, you guys can
6,
see the importance
5,
of striking first.
4, 3,
Seriously.
2, 1.
Seriously. Because now it's tricky, because if I play
Yo-yos
here,
left.
instead of defending there, white might play some moves here that that target my cut before they defend that, right? And then I lose the timing to then switch to this side. And if I play here first, they Hane I extend, they can peep us there, which feels terrible for us.
9, 8,
and changes
7,
how things work on this
6,
side. So
5,
little
4,
bit.
3, 2, 1.
Maybe I could have played this one into diagonal into knight's move. That might have worked. Ah, things are randomly dicey now. Never thought about it before, but I guess dicey means
7,
like
6, 5, 4,
hold on.
3, 2, 1.
You know, like up to a dice roll.
Last Byoyomi.
I mean, that's probably what that means, isn't it? I don't know, but I never thought about that. Okay. Enough with saying dumb stuff. Dun, dun. Man.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Okay, I'm gonna play
5.
here. White's maybe going to Atari. They can't Atari here. It's not really working now. My idea is after they fix this cut, I can cut here, aiming at this and then aiming at isolating this group. It's still going to be unclear about my safety, but then I'm actually out a bit more too, so I have a bit more liberties.
9, 8, 7.
Probably need to connect first. Okay, so white fixes. We have access to this move if we really need it. There's a move here that might do something. I wonder if cutting here is
9,
better.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
But cutting here might make us lose that stone. Okay, so they're playing the most aggressive possible thing.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm not sure if this is a good exchange. It could be a bad exchange. But yeah, it might help. So I'm thinking of going here, here, here. And then if they try to ignore that situation, I could push once and then push down and capture those stones. So I can get one move of head start on this group versus this group.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
I should look at this again. Does this do anything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not really. Doesn't seem like it does anything. So
9,
I think now we
8,
just solidly
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
take that liberty
2.
away. It's Sente on this. And then even if white has a stone here, we still have this attached too, if we want to get out and gain a little bit of liberties with this group. Okay, not relevant anymore. So the next thing is this one. Probably here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Feels somehow
4, 3, 2, 1.
might be important, this one. Do I have any Tesujis here? This might be a liberty fight Tesuji there, actually. This might just hurt my own corner. I don't really need that.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think this is my only timing to play this because white might push here in Sente if they get the chance. They probably already should have done that at some point, but I don't know if they had the time. But this one actually forces white into a little bit of a liberty shortage shape here. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to win this liberty fight. Maybe I always was going to win this liberty fight, but like even though I acted unconfident like much earlier in that, I do have a straight line like versus their shambly shape.
9,
And usually that kind of shape is going to have like very few liberties compared to a straight line. Okay, so if I do this one, does white benefit from that somehow?
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Probably fine. Yeah, they're gonna make a ko. That's fine. Probably I just take the ko for now. So white's liberties, right? So this is actually Sente already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's actually 0 liberties all the way
9,
across here.
8,
0, not even 1.
7,
Because I don't have to use
5,
even Sente.
4.
I can keep
3,
Sente at the end of all that.
2, 1.
That means that white's liberties
2
are actually
left.
just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this ko. If I play there, white might wedge here. And then Atari, but then I can still break in. Otherwise, I could just bamboo, so I have to choose.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I couldn't figure out which one's better, so I'm just doing this. Bamboo might be better. I don't know. My instinct was this one for some reason. Hmm.
9, 8.
White has like no
7,
liberties though, so
6, 5, 4.
I don't think I
3,
have to think too much
2.
here. Yeah, that's a good liberty thing against me, actually. That's true. Uh,
9,
3.
8, 7, 6.
Okay, I'll still do this. But that's a good idea, I guess. If I take this, I definitely didn't lose liberties from that. I'm pretty sure. Did I lose liberties from that? I might have actually lost. Oh, can I suddenly cut here? What's going on with this?
9.
What the heck?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I don't know. I think I can cut there, but then I realized that I kind of only get... No, I can't, because I only get that stone. Yeah, I can't do that. Okay, I better take this seriously, so... This one is a good... This one could trivialize this co-shape, so this is a good spot, I guess. Even if I'm way ahead on the Liberty fight, it's fine. Like, I win if I win this, so... Okay, so that was a mistake by white, because now this is not even gonna be a co, it's just gonna be a squeeze. I mean, it would be a squeeze from this side anyway, but then that means I have to play here. But now I don't even have to, like, do as much. Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah, they have like no liberties, so I'll play it out though. I'll just play it out. That's fine. Even if I could have Tanuki'd, I'll just play this out. I might as well reduce a couple of points here by extending my liberty. Might as well do points optimization while we're at it. Okay, then I'll play here. So there's 2 shared liberties, but white only has 2 other liberties left, and we have like a bunch, right? So maybe I'll play from this side. Do I even... Is there a difference? There isn't that much of a difference, I think.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I don't know. I'm a little confused, actually. I think I could have just taken these liberties. Let's see. If white does that and I connect, then white plays here. And I play here. Huh. So I think we can Tanuki even. Right? 1, 2. Yeah, we can Tanuki this.
9, 8.
And save these.
7.
If we wanted to
6,
save those.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
because white can't approach from here without doing self-Atari, and needs 2 moves to take that liberty away. So it's like 1. Yeah, white needs so many moves. Our opponent may have escaped. So that game was like there was a little more risk than we really needed to take. So much for a strong return game. But yeah. Let me know in the comments if you like learned anything from the game, maybe from something earlier on. Something from the opening, maybe this part, or something about this corner, maybe. If you want to learn the knowledge of a lot of that stuff, then yeah, we do have classes on that, 3 per month that you get, plus you get the video library, the homework and homework answer videos, and other study materials. Yeah, and interaction with other members and such. Study group is $10 a month. It comes with a bunch of stuff. BenKyo League comes with even a whole bunch more stuff, including game reviews from me and things like that. And comes with the study group stuff too. So check out the Patreon. I'm doing a special big monkey jump workshop with a bunch of different activities. It's going to be a blast. The goal is to leave you guys with a really huge permanent improvement to your handling of monkey jumps, and some special tips I have prepared for you guys. And you leave with like materials and stuff too. So you guys can sign up to that. It's on Eventbrite, BenKyo Baduk, Monkey Jump Mastery Workshop by BenKyo Baduk. Yeah. We're doing it on April 26th, Saturday, starting 10:30 Eastern Time, 10:30 a.m. Until like for 3.5 hours. So that's like what, 2 p.m.? Yeah, 2 p.m. So yeah, please sign up if you're interested. And spots are limited. We've got a handful of people signed up already. So not that many days left, right? Less than a week, I think. So, or no, like 8 days. Yeah. So go get signed up. So yeah, taking a look at this game really quick. Pretty normal opening. I mean, normal-ish, right? This is a weird move, but it's still high value. A little more normal would have been maybe like maybe somewhere here, splitting here, even developing somewhere like this. Yeah, but okay, fine. Like I said, this is for the life and death. It's to make sure that if white turns, that it's not sente. You don't want the turn to be sente because then they can develop well. So we push again. Also, we don't want to do tiger mouth. We don't want to give white the tiger mouth over here. So we push again instead. Yeah, I really liked how this turned out, actually. It felt like some kind of joseki. It felt so elegant. It felt so good. Definitely, I'd be surprised if it's not better for black. Yeah. I think this push is actually a little slow. Hard to say. The Hane does have a lot of like follow-up sentes, but I think it's a bit slow because I don't think black even wants to come out here right now. Not when, like when white pushes, then sure, then maybe I want to go out. But without the push, I don't think anyone should want to play here. I think we should switch our attention to the right side. So this one was just to make extra sure that we're alive. I knew that my result was good enough anyway, because look how much we're actually living in style here compared to like the fact that we were outnumbered by 3. And even if this isn't the best move on the board, there's quite a high value because we get a jump in after 2 and it's very annoying, right? Now I'm trying not to play the player, which is like, I knew that this level they would probably block here, whereas higher level they might ignore and play here for now. But even if that happened and they ignore me, I think it's normal for black to be ending up Gote in white's area of strength here. And I'm even happy to end in Gote if I'm going to look like this. So, yeah. You could see my insistence on, like, my willingness to end in Gote with this move. I think this move has a lot of value, though, actually. Okay, so they played there. It's a big place, but I think this is bigger. This was wrong timing. The way to think about this, right? So let's do quick little game analysis here. So when white does this, right, black can still play here and then live like this. So what white gets in Sente is white basically protected 2 points here initially, and then destroys, like if black played there would have been 4 points here plus 2 more black points here. So 6 points plus the value of 5 for 6, right? So in Sente, white gets 6 points plus whatever the value of gaining this is. I don't think that even if we double the value of that total, I don't think it's as much as like what we did here or whatever the best move would have been. So yeah, it's painful for black, but I think it was too small of a value for white in this case. It's just not the right timing. Even this jump, like they could have been going in here. I think the territory in here is worth more than expanding this little thing here. Yeah, I mean, as white, I would have wanted to. Now maybe white should do some stuff around here first, but there's even this kind of. I'll show you guys again. So game analysis. There's even this kind of move. And then black should defend against this painful Hane, and then push and Hane. Maybe this is a bit too efficient for black, so white should do some other stuff first. But I think this could be a useful resource for white, being able to play like this and build this part. It is leaking from here though, so it's a judgment call. It's a judgment call. I wouldn't do it yet as white until something changes over here, but. I do feel like black getting an extension this way is good points while also cutting down the scale of this. Yeah, anyway, it's just the endgame was just a bit too early. And this part too, this part was quite good for black. Yeah, tricky. Maybe white could do like an AI style attaching move. I'm not sure if it's good, but if black Hanes, we can Hane back. Because if the cut happens, I guess black has this ladder though. Okay, tricky. Cap maybe, just cap. Yeah, I mean it's tough. Black got a lot of moves here. Maybe attach here. Attach here could be somewhat interesting. This time if it's Hane. Yeah, this time the ladder is working for white. So black can't just do like this because then white can ladder. This is not good enough, by the way. Connecting under like this, that's gonna be pretty successful for white. Yeah, pretty successful for white. At that point, maybe white can do some stuff here now, but yeah, I'm not sure if white should do something here, but even if we just imagine something like this and then building, I'm not sure though, it might be not connected well enough. I mean, certainly if we had forcing moves, like if we got forcing moves, black to respond here, then yeah, we could certainly cover this area in some way and build. Attach again. or just cap. But it should be good for white locally. So like that. Maybe black should Atari and connect. This would make white heavy. That's usually a good idea in this type of situation. Sometimes this Atari is like a thank you move because you're helping them fix their problem. But there's actually a fine line between like the thank you move and the one where you make them heavy in a good way. I think this is the latter, where you make white heavy and it's actually a better choice for black. Yeah, even like if white pushes from behind, that's quite painful actually for white. So maybe white can flow like this, but then this is getting built up too. Black can't really complain about anything here. Like maybe black even just attaches now, plays like this, and then this is already kind of done now. Probably it's hard for white to destroy this, so black could just proceed to reduce this area. Yeah, I would have to think a bit on whether black should add a move here. My feeling is no, but I mean, maybe black is starting to have enough that it's okay. That's quite big, right? Look how huge that is. That's actually the majority of white's points here. So when you think of it that way, black might actually have enough. But yeah. Okay, so in terms of the conclusion of this game, right? So we attack and we focus on profit. This combination isn't necessarily very, it is somewhat coordinated, I guess. It's not too, maybe it's not too bad. But I definitely changed my mind along the way. I suddenly decided to value this little elephant jump weakness of ours. I decided that I didn't like that existing, so I marched in from this side. I was going to jump here, but then between talking and then like being short on time, I didn't have enough, I didn't use my time well to think about this attach, which is probably not a big deal. And also like I might be able to get this push, but even that I have to calculate whether this push is properly a good sente. So it's a bit, yeah, I wanted to keep it simpler, so I just extended. Now there isn't really anything much. White can't really do anything with this. So this shape is like, if white pushes, we're not going to play here, but actually we're going to damage that stone. And if white pushes here, we're not going to play this, but we're going to turn. At least normally. This could be a case where we choose this one to weaken white's push, for example. But normally the pattern is that you respond in the way that hits the other side harder, like that. That's kind of like a, you know, like a shape joseki that you guys can pick up. It happens especially often when it's on the edge and white's coming and someone's coming up to the fourth line on one of the edges of the fights. Yeah, but as you can see, it can be relevant in the center as well. Yeah, if white tries to cut us, we just capture them. That's what this Hane was for. Is also a little bit of a time Tsuji, a time Suji. So yeah, I think that before we do this, I actually, my intuition is that we should actually do something here first with this weakness, because we have a very thin shape here, and white, and also very thin over here. In fact, black technically owes a move, something like this, but there's ways to avoid doing it like that. For example, like when white plays like here and this, you can see that white is weak to this potential cut. That's why white prepared with, hold on, this peeping, right? Bump, 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 and then dun, dun, dun. Now this cut is guarded, right? Just like that. Yeah. So we would just have to play in a way that takes away those sentes and prepares the cut here. So even just playing our own move somewhere, I mean, at that point though, I don't know, at that point it might just be better to fix or better to just yeah, just somehow disable the problem somehow. It sucks that this move doesn't work because when we push through, we can't cut because of this. So I wanted to use this one and then aim at something like that, but you can't because they just go here. So yeah, one of the answers is still... I still think one of the answers is to do something around here, because then even if our group got cut off, we could connect over to that group. So just getting stones here in general. Like we have Senteis around here against this group that's not alive, and we have Senteis here. There's no reason why this group ever should have been in any danger. But you saw that we didn't strike first, so white struck first. Still challenging for white though, if they want to actually kill us. The main problem for white is they have both of these cuts, and we gained liberties by going out, and then we have a straight line, which is really, really good for liberty fighting compared to this kind of complicated shape, which, unless it gets two eyes, is mostly just gonna lose a lot of liberties. As long as black puts the stones in the right places, white's gonna end up with empty triangles here and there, diagonals and squeezable shapes, things that basically end up with less liberties than you originally thought, basically. Yeah, so if white did some kind of reacting like this, now we can contemplate playing a thing or two to make sure white doesn't live if we want to, but basically the plan was we have a Sente here, and then we can push down. Just like that. Yeah, so this move, white doesn't even have time to react on this side. And then we just play first, and then we just capture. Okay, so that was the game. I encourage you guys to check out that workshop, the Monkey Jump Mastery. Highly, highly recommend. It's gonna be great. We're gonna run it on Discord using voice channels, text channels, and OGS with 4 different types of activities we're gonna go through. It's the entry fee is $30 for 3.5 hours, and you're gonna master the monkey jumps once and for all, and leave with materials and video and all that good stuff. So there's opportunities for one-on-one time too, to help you. So yeah, and then yeah, join the Discord. Check out BenKyo League too. BenKyo League is definitely the huge, bang for your buck in terms of value. That and like maybe Patreon tier 5 is a pretty good one. Yeah, okay. So please, comment. That really helps, and other things that, would help the video performance. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.